Quick pause to talk about our sponsor, Blessa. Guys, I need to share something so insane with you. I've literally never seen anything like this, and I'm shook. The first collection of silent toys are here. You heard that right, silent. The brains at Blessa created what they call whisper tech, and it somehow delivered an assortment of toys in all shapes that hit all the spots in silence. What? Yes, you heard that right. It's so insane. They're all so quiet, no noise, full power, and hit all the spots. You can put your pleasure first without waking up the entire house or even your partner sleeping right next to you, and now in whatever format you prefer. You know and love the Whisper Bullet, the silent bullet vibe with 5 speeds. It's tiny and literally inaudible, but the power is insane. Then there's the Whisper Rabbit and Whisper Vibe, which both have 6 vibration speeds. Whisper Rabbit gives you the quietest G-spot stimulation you'll find, while the Whisper Rabbit has independently adjusted clit and G-spot simulators, in case you want to step it up another notch, but still in silence. Did I mention how soft they are? Honestly, this collection is insane, and you have to see it, but not hear it to believe it. That's why I'm hooking you all up. Everyone who signs up wins a free Whisper Vibe or free Rose toy with any Whisper purchase. Click the link in my description and grab your new vibe. The big question is, they'll start silent, but can you? The only person I'm jealous and envious of the most on a trip is the person who's having the most fun and who is the most confident. Not the girl who is the thinnest or looks the best in a bikini.
No question. The person who had the most fun. That is such a good point. So what was it? Your memories?
Memories are greater than your weight, or your weight is not your worth. Welcome back to another episode of Mean Girl Pod. Hello.
Almost 30.
Almost 30, 10 days from recording. And when this episode comes out, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
it's that
Friday,
weekend,
Saturday.
right?
5 days, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, how do we feel?
I feel good. I really don't feel any different. And honestly, like, I'm not scared. Like, I know a lot of people freak out about aging, but like we've talked about so many times, I'm going to thrive in my 30s. Like, I've always been an old soul. I love doing, like, older people things. I don't like to go out and party. I like to go to bed at 9. I like to read. I'm like, this is my era. I'm ready.
Fact. I completely agree. You're going to thrive. Kristen Cavallari always said it best, but, like, the 30s they're the magic years. So I'm really excited for you. So you're in Rhode Island on the actual day.
Yeah, so for my actual birthday, I'm going to go to Rhode Island and spend it with my family. Like, I did not want a 30th birthday. Like, I don't like birthday parties. So I'm doing that. And then the next weekend, Pete and I are going to go to Napa and Sonoma for my 30th, which I'm so excited for.
I can't believe you finally get to do Napa and Sonoma.
I'm really, really excited. Like, this is truly a bucket list moment being checked off.
I know. I can't wait to hear what you think. I know it will, but I want it to live up to your expectations, and I'm confident in that. But
I think it will too. That. I mean, I'm doing a very similar thing that I did with Hawaii. Like, I went in without any knowledge because, like, Pete's planning the whole trip, so I don't really have things to compare it to. It's not like I've seen like other people's videos and been like, I hope my trip looks like this, or other pictures. Like, I truly have no idea what to expect.
Which is the best, though. Like,
yeah.
I think no expectations is good. You just know you're going to, like, you know you're excited about it, but it'll be also a really good time to go.
Yeah. So when I get back from, well, I mean, I guess I can tell you guys about Rhode Island next week, but, like, when I get back from Napa and Sonoma, that'll be a fun episode, so I can tell you guys all about it.
Okay, we cannot wait to hear about it. And speaking of drinking, I have to ask, am I looking at a ginger ale?
Yes. So I don't know what's going on with me, but I have, like, some type of mini food poisoning. Like, I'm not, I don't want anyone to get nervous. Like, I'm not sick. I don't have a fever. I have nothing like that. But I have been nauseous every day for a week, and it's not just nausea, which I know people are going to be like, oh
pregnant.
Yeah. Like, it's coming out other ends. Like,
oh.
But, like,
that sucks.
I don't know what it is. Someone DM'd me because I posted it on my Instagram story, and I was like, has anyone else dealt with, like, longer than a week food poisoning? And someone was like, there's a virus going around with, like, dirty fruit. So I don't know if you've heard anything.
Yes, so that's what I was going to say. I think that sometimes, like, I'll have periods, and I think it's something you eat, and I don't think it comes up like food poisoning, like, you know, chicken from Chipotle type thing where you're just, like, puking up your guts. But it's almost like a little something that, like, lingers in your microbiome, and it just, like, attacks you.
Yeah, and it's not consistent. Like, I felt so ill last Wednesday through Sunday. Yesterday and Monday, I felt fine. And then this morning, I was like, oh my God, like, I don't know if I can leave the apartment, if you know what I mean. And now
oh my God, no way.
I feel like a little better now. I'm eating like crackers and ginger ale, but I'm just like, I'm hoping that this was like the final, like, get it all out of my body, because I have Madeline's wedding this weekend and I cannot feel unwell for that.
Oh my God. No, you know what? I think you have to, like, pay sickness dues, right? Like, you gotta, and I'm glad you're having it right now, because you didn't have it in Hawaii. You have Madeline's wedding, and then you've got your back-to-back birthday weekends. Like, that's not the time to be sick. It needs to be now.
Yeah. So hopefully this gets better. But yeah, I'm like, I don't clean my fruit. I guess I need to do a better job of that. But
it could be like a fly could land on something, and, like, they could have been carrying something, and then, like, you could have, like, you know what I mean? It's always risky.
Yeah, it's just weird, because I usually have, like, a pretty strong stomach and I never get sick. So when I do, I'm like, ooh, what's going on? But I like, it's not like debilitating all day. It's just like a little bit here and there. But I think since today I just, like, had a bad episode this morning, I just feel more depleted than usual. But I feel like things are gonna go up from here. I hope.
Okay, I really hope that they do. When do you leave for Madeline's wedding? This is very important.
I leave Friday. So I have all day today and all day Thursday, and then, like, the whole day Friday, because her event doesn't start until Friday night.
And it seems like you could go. Like, if you felt like you did this, like, you could go.
Yeah, I just need to know where the bathrooms are.
You'd be miserable. Yeah.
And I would just have to be careful with, like, what I eat. But as long as I'm eating carbs and, like, drinking some type of carbonation, my stomach feels good. But
okay, good. So I think it's, like, survivable. I have a couple questions about Madeline's wedding, because she's not doing bridesmaids, right?
Correct. Yeah. No, she's not doing bridesmaids or ceremony. Ceremony, only immediate family's going.
So you're not going to the ceremony?
Nope, just like her mom and dad and brothers and sisters are.
Okay, I love it. So to the reception, you don't have to wear a certain dress. Like, you got to pick your dress.
Yeah, so the theme is not flower party, garden party. So she wanted everyone to wear, like, a floral dress, but we can wear any dress we want.
Love it. Okay. So, and then is there a rehearsal dinner on Friday night?
So I was gonna say, you'll love this. She's having it's not a rehearsal dinner. It's like a rehearsal party. Because she didn't want, like, a sit down dinner, but it's cowboy themed. So everyone has to wear, like, cowboy themed stuff, and I was like, you would love that.
I love it. I also love, what I've come to love is these themed guidelines for weddings. Give us, like, I'm dying to be invited to a white party for a wedding. Like, I love when they have people wear white and then the bride and groom wear, like, something else. But, like, a cowboy theme or a garden party, I'm like, give me some guides. I love it. Guys, for a limited time only, new Cash App users can use our exclusive code we're going to share at the end of this ad to earn some additional cash, which is amazing, you guys. I use Cash App all the time. And there's nothing more frustrating when you're transferring money or waiting to receive money through an app where you have to wait days for your money to finally show up, or maybe you get hit with big fees just to move your own money faster, or you accidentally send money to the wrong person and you have no way to get it back. I did that one time, actually multiple times in college, and there is nothing worse. Cash App is safe, easy, and a fast way to send, receive, and transfer money to family and friends. There's instant setup. There's no waiting. It is secure and safe. Cash App always has your back. If you're about to send money to a sketchy account, a scam warning pops up, which is amazing, you guys. So For a limited time only, new Cash App users can use our exclusive code to earn some additional cash. For real, there's no catch. Just download Cash App and sign up. Use our exclusive referral code MEANGIRL in your profile and send $5 to a friend within 14 days and you'll get $10 dropped right into your account. Terms apply. That's money. That's Cash App.
I just saw on TikTok of, I don't know who it was. I think it was just like some random video, but the girl had all of her bridesmaids in white and it actually looked stunning. I was like, wait, I actually love this.
It's like, I've seen this. It's like classic and timeless. And people are like, oh my God, you can't tell who the bride is. Like, oh my God, yes, you can. You can always tell who the bride is.
Oh yeah. I mean, their dresses were like very simple white silk dresses and she had like a ball gown on. Like we all knew who the bride was.
Yeah, I love when people do that, and I think the photos are beautiful.
They literally are. I just like, and like same with when we talked about Jazz's wedding last week, how everyone had to wear black. I just love when everyone's in like the same color. I think it's so elegant.
Yeah, and I think people like I think they like guidelines. Wait, are you giving a speech?
No, thank
Okay.
God.
Okay, no speech. And then what else was I going to ask you about? Oh, I saw you did your eyelashes yourself.
So I was gonna say, do I look different? Because for the first time in 3 years, I don't have eyelash extensions on.
So I saw your video. What do you think?
So I actually like have been loving them not on me.
I think so too. I think you're beautiful both ways. But I think for you, the mate is the not having to go get them like filled really nice.
Oh my God, it's nice. I'm saving money. Like
Yeah.
it's also just like someone was like, you look younger without them, and I'm like, sold. I'll never get them again.
Done. I just think that what was crazy about yours, sometimes when people have fake eyelashes, I can tell. You could not tell.
Oh, mine, I know. That's why I loved like the natural classic eyelash I got. But it feels really good to be able to like rub my eyes, and like when I wash my face, I can like rub my eyes, and I don't know, like I have a little mascara on. You can't really tell because I definitely need to put in some work to get my eyelashes back to normal because like they get destroyed when you have extensions for 3 years. It's like hair extensions.
Totally.
But I got these temporary eyelash extensions that I made a video about, and I'm gonna do them for like Madeline's wedding. I'll do them for like events, and they look just like my other eyelash extensions, except they took me 10 minutes to apply. They take 10 seconds to get to take off, and they say they last up to 2 weeks, which is pretty much as long as my other ones did. But I feel like I'll only wear them for like 4 days max, like a long weekend, because I kind of love like not having anything on my eyes.
What I love about it is now you can set apart like you kind of already could do this though because you're really good at makeup, so it doesn't really make sense.
No, but I know what you mean.
You can have your formal nights and like put on the makeup, and then you can have your non-makeup times. Does that make sense? It doesn't really apply.
It does make sense because that's exactly what I was thinking. Like, I didn't want to wear them this whole week. So then for Madeline's wedding, when I put them on, it's kind of like they always say like, don't wear makeup before you go to prom because then you'll feel so beautiful on your prom day.
Yes, it's that.
That's how I'll feel. Like, I kind of love being able to add something to my face that accentuates my looks because I never felt like I could do that with eyelash extensions because I'm not like a big eyeliner or like eyeshadow girl. So now that I can do this, I'm like really excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for you, and I can't believe it had been 3 years constantly.
Yeah, it was 3 years without like I literally curled my eyelashes for the first time yesterday, and for the first time in 3 years.
That is crazy. You're gonna have your time back though, which is so nice.
I will say like I'm loving that the no mascara makeup look is in because I just like don't like putting anything on my eyes right now.
It's so in. It's like that's the summer vibe.
So
less is more.
I'm gonna be saving money and time, and I'm also just like, I don't know. Summer's like the time to do it because you get tan, and it's just easier to wear less makeup. So,
have you done the math on how much you spent?
So it's $100 every time, and I would get them done every 2 to 3 weeks. So let's say, would that be twice?
So let's say 24 times a year.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, wow. So, and then you did it for 3 years. So $7,200.
7,200?
Yeah, right? 2,400 a month or a year? Yeah. How about that? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Being a girl is really, really hard.
Yeah, being a girl is expensive. Imagine though, like that eyelash company.
I know. And like, I'll never give up getting my nails done because I can't do my own nails, but I've been trying to want to like find ways to save money. And it's like, I don't get my hair done other than like twice a year. I'll dye it black and trim it. But so I was like trying to think, and I'm like, you know what? If it's just my nails that I do, I think I'm doing good.
Yeah, hold on to something. Your nails and like coffees.
Oh yeah, I'll never stop drinking coffee. Except with this food poisoning thing, I haven't been able to drink coffee really, and it's been really sad.
Oh, there's nothing worse than having your stomach hurt. It affects your head.
And my skin, I feel like, because like they say the gut's so related to your skin, and I just feel like everything is just off its rocker right now. And I'm like, you guys better get your shit together for my 30th birthday.
They're going to get it together, and you can just eat Cleveland Kitchen on the plane on the way there to rebalance your gut health.
True. I am like in the process of rebalancing my gut health right now. I'm like new probiotics, electrolytes, greens. I'm getting my digestion back.
Facts. So you gave us a Thorn. Well,
yeah, so
food poisoning.
The food poisoning was my Thorn. And then I had 2 roses. The eyelashes were just, wanted to quick share that because like I feel like for 3 years. Wait, now that I'm thinking about it. No, I had no eyelash extensions when the podcast first came out. Yeah.
Yes, I remember the day you got them.
Yeah, but I feel like people have seen me more with them than without them on social media.
No question.
So then my rose was Madeline Gets Married, but then I also wanted to quick talk about, so over the weekend I went to this dog rescue event. And the rescue I went to was Every Last One. It's a New York-based rescue. And it was just, like, so fun to go and see, like, all these people helping animals. And I really I'm going to actually start getting more involved and start volunteering with them. But I just wanted to bring awareness to it because if anyone's in New York and is looking for, like, to foster dogs or to help out with dog rescue or volunteer or want to adopt a dog, Every Last One. Let me just confirm that I'm not butchering that name. Every Last One Rescue, yeah.
What an amazing way to spend free time. Dogs, like animals are healing and animals, like they need love and they give love back to you. Like what a really cool way.
Right, and I love this rescue because the way that they rescue the dogs is they put them into they put them in with like a foster parent right away versus just keeping them in a shelter. So I just love that these dogs like have a home all the time, even if it is like it's temporary until they find their permanent home. But when I tell you, these dogs were the sweetest dogs I've ever met. They were so calm, so like well-mannered, and they were just like, oh, they were so cute. So one day I'll get a rescue dog, but in the meantime I'm going to start volunteering with them. And if you guys have any questions, make sure to let me know because it's a really good organization.
I am very excited that you said that because that for somebody with spare time that wants to do good and like loves dogs, there you go.
Right. And I just I want to get more, like we talked about this, like I don't really want more friends, but I need more things to do with my time. So what better way than to get like involved with a fun organization? And dogs are my new friends. So
exactly. And dogs need friends too. I love it.
Exactly.
I'm proud of you for that. Guys, we have 20% off Splendid, which they have the cutest stuff ever. J-Dub was wearing one of their blue sweatshirts, like last episode of the episode before. And whenever we popped on, I was like, what is that and where is it from? Because whatever phase of life you guys are in, whether you're traveling, whether you just got home from the office, whether you work from home, whether you're going on a fun vacation and you want something cute, cozy, and stylish, yet timeless, That's where Splendid comes in, and these are pieces that you guys will be so excited to wear. Splendid has the world's softest closet staples to elevate your wardrobe and help you feel comfortable and confident in every outfit. Think buttery soft tees, pull-on pants that fit just right, easy sets. I am so obsessed with sets right now. Eliminate the decision-making and just get sets. They have sweaters for every season and so much more. Right now, Splendid is offering our listeners 20% off when you go to splendid.com and use promo code MEAN at checkout, or when you shop at Splendid in stores. Go to splendid.com and use code MEAN for 20% off online or in store. That's splendid.com, promo code MEAN.
What are your roses and thorns?
Well, my thorn, it's not a thorn, but I just made a coffee and I got this new coffee maker, which it's amazing, okay?
What is it?
It's a Ninja Cafe Luxe, okay? It's incredible. And I was really over my Keurig, and they sent it to me, which was super nice. I love this thing. The coffee tastes amazing, but it's not as simple as just pressing a button. You know, you gotta you put the espresso thing in there and you grind down the deal, and I don't want to call it a thorn because it's not a thorn. It's awesome that I have the coffee maker, and I just frothed my non-dairy milk and poured it in there. But it takes, 5-6 minutes, and I'm used to 30 seconds. So that's my update on it. I don't know. It's not a thorn. It's just a note. But my real thorn was my nighttime routine.
Wait, back to the coffee thing quick. I'm looking at it right now, and I get it. It is complicated. Can you make a regular cup of coffee, or does it have to be an espresso?
Okay, no, you can't, there's no, so you press, brew regular cup of coffee, but the way you do it is you have to grind the beans. You know those, the little, it looks like an ice cream scoop, and you stick it under, and it grinds the beans, okay? Then you click that in, and you click start brew, and it gives you, and it tastes so good, but, sometimes I'm in a hurry.
Yeah.
So I thought that didn't really think that through, but sometimes I want to make a latte with my non-dairy nut milk, and that's very fun, and it's really good at that. It tells you the recommended level of grinding the bean. If you love coffee, this is for you because it's precision based, right? And it's incredible. It's very barista-esque and Euro. But sometimes I'm moving a little quick. So
do you still have your Keurig, or did you get rid of it?
I have it, but do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get, because I love having this, and I when I have the time to really make the coffee, and I think it's fun, but I'm going to just get espresso or cold brew cans and stick those in the fridge. So I can grab those in a pinch, and then whenever I have the time, I can sit there and use the maker.
Yeah, because I agree. Keurig is great, but it's not delicious coffee. But I will say they have the speed down to a T. You just I have a Keurig still, and I have an espresso, and I go to my Keurig more because I'm just I don't have the time to make fancy coffee. I just want a cup of coffee and go on with my day.
Exactly. One thing this has done, though, is eliminated me going out for coffees. I'll make them at home, and I'll put them in a to-go cup, and I'll take them with me as opposed to stopping, which has been really nice because this does make the store quality coffee, so that's been fun.
Oh, I love that. Okay, cool. But then what was your other thorn, or your actual thorn you were going to say?
My actual thorn I was going to say is I can't stand when my nighttime routine is off, and I have just been I can't catch up on my nighttime routine. I don't know. It's I put Tate to bed, and then I do something, and then I really want to gather my time at night, and I've also been watching TV. Not a ton of TV. I'm really proud of myself. I'll watch one episode, and I won't keep watching it. So my nighttime routine is off, which just throws me off. I am journaling, but not as much as I want to be. So I'm holding myself accountable this week again on the nighttime routine.
Are you getting enough sleep?
Not last night. I would say I'm averaging 5 good nights a week out of 7.
Okay, that's not horrible, but I feel you and I are the same, where if we have one bad night of sleep, it just kind of throws us off.
It does. It's yeah, it does. It throws you off, and you can't quite do it like you used to. But my rose is I just have not really been drinking, and I can take a hit on sleep You know what I like? If you like have some wine and then get a bad night's sleep, like it's a compounding effect, right? And a couple weeks ago, I was just like, I just want to like focus in here and like I want to get like prioritizing my sleep. You know, if Tate gets up earlier, like it's no problem. You know, but if you have a couple glasses of wine, instead of like feeling like I ran over a hill, it feels like I'm, you know, running up a mountain. And I was like, one way to make that easier is like cut the drinking. And so I've been doing that and it's been amazing.
How long are you doing like very casual, like I'll just drink at a social event, or are you just like trying not to drink?
There was like, I would say it's like if I have 2 glasses of wine, like I can't drink more than that. Like it doesn't make me feel good anymore. And so like if I'm out and about, like, okay, there was Memorial Day weekend, I think. I like went somewhere, I can't remember where I was, and I had like 3 Aperol spritzes. It was like totally fine, right? But for the most part, like I'll just get a glass of wine and sip on it right now. And like one is just like good, but I don't even really enjoy that sometimes. So it's not like a no drinking at all policy happening, but it's very much so just like I feel so much better when I'm not. And there's a time and a place for it, right? Like I think it's fun, it's social, there's so much good to it, but I just was like, when it starts to like make life harder, I'm like, okay, this isn't fun.
Oh my God, yeah. Like I've said this so many times, like if hard liquor was the only option, I would never drink. Like I'm at the point now where even if I have like one shot or like one strong hard liquor drink, it throws me over the edge. Like the next morning I'll feel it. But wine, it's like that's different for me. I can do that. But if hard liquor was it, no, I just like I can't handle it.
I'm the same way. And I think like if I go on a vacation or something, I'll be like, okay, I want to have fun here, whatever. But other than that, it's just like when I wake up in the morning and I feel like refreshed and good, that to me is just like, oh, it's amazing. It's like invigorating.
Yeah, I feel like too, especially when you have a kid that you have to like keep tabs on and like entertain. I just can't imagine doing that feeling like crap.
No. It's awful. And yeah, so it's just been, that's my rose and it's just been like amazing. And so like, I think last week, I don't know. I'm not like counting, but if I had to guess, maybe I had a glass and a half, maybe in the past, like, I don't even really know.
That's good.
Who knows? Yeah, but it's just feeling good. But there'll be a day where there'll be a night, like I was going to go to happy hour tonight. I can't go anymore, but I was going to go. And it's like, I probably would have drank there. And like, I don't want to put like stipulations on it, but that's my vibe right now.
That's healthy. I also feel like too, and let me know if you're the same way, the older I'm getting, my tolerance well, I don't know the right word, like weakens quicker. Like when I was younger, like let's say 25, if I didn't drink for a month, I would drink a glass of wine or like a couple glasses of wine and my tolerance would be where it was at. But now if I go like a week without drinking, 1 glass of wine, I'm like, I'm really feeling this.
Oh my gosh. It is the most true thing ever. Like I get having 1 glass of wine because you're like, oh yeah, I did feel that.
Oh my God. Like when I was in Hawaii and I had that monkey pod Mai Tai, like this was like, you guys, like the first time I've ever had a cocktail in probably 4 years. I had 2 and I was like, Pete, I'm drunk. Like I was like, I'm like really drunk right now.
Yeah. You're like, okay, I'm feeling that. Yeah. Oh man, the hard alcohol. Like I think about a margarita and I'm like, my head sloshes.
Yeah, and the heartburn. I get horrible heartburn.
Oh, age, man. And I used to always listen to people older than me and I'd be like, oh, whatever.
Right? No, I'm the exact same way. I feel like there's 2 types of people. Mainly I feel like men, they can just keep drinking and like their tolerance stays the same. But then women, I'm like, I feel like me and all my friends, like our tolerance is just going down the older we get.
Oh, it's like crazy. I'm like, there's no way. Guys, we have up to 40% off Cozy Earth's best-selling temperature-regulating sheets, apparel, and more, which is incredible because guess what I got in the mail last week? It was their black tee and their jogger pants. And I am telling you, this black tee is a crisp, perfect staple, and I am obsessed with a good t-shirt. I also have been obsessed for a very long time and will not stop talking about their bamboo sheets. They're temperature regulating. They're guaranteed to give you a comfortable night's sleep. They're made from viscose from bamboo, so they naturally wick away heat and moisture from your body. They are like sleeping in a dream. It's unbelievable. The All Day Tee I'm obsessed with. I love their pajamas. I took them to the hospital whenever I had my baby girl. And the Studio Pant collection. These pants in this tee, they are so soft and they fit perfectly. So now I'm officially obsessed with all of Cozy Earth's line because I actually hadn't tried the t-shirt yet. So now that I have, I can fully endorse it to you. Luxury shouldn't be out of reach. Go to cozyearth.com/mean for up to 40% off Cozy Earth's best-selling temperature-regulating sheets, apparel, and more. That's 40% off at cozyearth.com/mean.
Speaking of getting older, though, we should go into our things we wish we knew before turning 30.
Okay, I cannot wait. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, so should we do like wait.
Yeah, let's ping pong.
Yeah, let's ping pong. So, you guys, since I'm turning 30 in like 10 days, we wanted to go through things we wish we knew before turning 30. And then goals we have for our 30s. And then we also asked you guys things you wish you knew before you turn 30. So we'll read those out at the end. But yeah, let's ping pong. But let's start with things we wish we knew before turning 30.
Okay. My first one is that everything works out. So what I mean by that is because it sounds lofty, but at the time you might not understand the reason for the madness or what's happening to you. Like if you got fired or if your boyfriend broke up with you or something like that, you might be like, no, this seems like the end of the world. There's a lot of like end of the world moments in your 20s, but everything works out for a reason. And you look back on it and you're like, I'm so thankful that happened because it gave me perspective.
Oh, I love that. I could not agree more. My first one I have is you still won't know what you're doing with your life when you're in your 30s. But like everything's okay. Like I have learned, but with that, I have learned to take that with peace.
No question. And I think comfort in knowing like everyone's in the same boat.
Yes, like everyone is like, I'm 35, I still don't know what I'm doing with my life. I'm 40, I still don't know what I'm doing with my life. And I think about when I was in my 20s, I never did, but I would think about it and feel stressed and chaos. But now I think about it and I think of like excitement and possibilities, and I've come to peace with it, so I'm not stressed about it. It's like exciting.
I don't think anybody ever knows. I saw somebody, who was it? They were like 50 years old, some like established CEO, and they were like, no one actually knows what they're doing, and if they seem like they do, they're pretending.
Right. And like also I think about my parents who are now retired. It's like now they're back to like not knowing what they want to do with the rest of their life. So it's like it's just like an ever evolving thing. You know what I mean?
That's a great point. Fact, yes. So that's a really good one. This is kind of like a piggyback off that, but you don't get to control the plan. So I even think if you make a plan, the saying was always like, God laughs when people make plans. If God's not your thing, like the universe laughs when you make plans because you just never know, right? Like you have no idea the exterior factors of what will happen. And so I think just having peace and knowing you don't get to control it and just, I think that, so you don't get to control it. And I need to kind of do my third one really quick or else this one doesn't make as much sense. Okay. You don't get to control it, right? But I'm not saying it so much in like a lackadaisical sense of just like, it is what it is. I think my last one is trying is cool, right? Like grow, change, challenge things, like challenge norms. And I think if you do that and like you do your part and give a lot of effort with that, from there, you don't get to control the plan. So I think they kind of like feed off of each other.
I really like that. Those are good. My next one is your memories are more important than your weight, or like your weight is not your worth. Because I think about so many times in my early 20s where I would like skip a social event, or my whole vacation was me criticizing my body or like worried about what I looked like in a swimming suit. And like the older I've gotten, I've just been like, everyone around me are people who love me. No one cares what I look like in a suit. We all want to have fun. And like the past couple trips, I've really taken it with like, I'm going to wear what I want, eat what I want, and do what I want. And I've just enjoyed life so much more. And I've never once regretted any of those.
Oh, You're so real for that one. That's like inside girls' brains. Like that is such a good one. And I commend you for saying it. And I also want to remind you of something you said one time, which has stuck with me, which is when everyone's like in a swimsuit, no one is looking at you. Like everyone thinks that everyone's looking at them, but you're being the hardest on yourself. So it's really only your brain you need to fight with.
Exactly. And everyone's so concerned about themselves that they don't have time to even think about you. Like,
yeah, that's what you said. It was that. And it's like, oh, no one cares.
No one cares. And like when
you care.
The only person I'm jealous and envious of the most on a trip is the person who's having the most fun and who is the most confident. Not the girl who is the thinnest or looks the best in a bikini.
No question. The person who had the most fun. That is such a good point. So what was it? Your memories?
Memories are greater than your weight, or your weight is not your worth.
That's a top one for me right now that you've said.
And then my last one is family's everything. And what I mean by family, like it doesn't need to be blood related. It could be like your 3 closest friends. It could be your boyfriend, your husband. Well, your husband is your family, but like it doesn't need to be like your immediate family. But for me, I've realized over the past couple years, my like mom and dad and brother I've gotten so much closer with them, and they mean the world to me, and strengthening that relationship has changed so much in my life. And I love my friends, of course, but like spending time with them and Pete just brings me so much fulfillment and so much joy. And I would not have said that when I first started this podcast, because if you guys remember the OG days, I think I've talked about it. Like I just didn't have like the best relationship with them because I was a moody little teenager in my mid-20s. But through therapy, I have figured it out. But like strengthening my relationship with my family, like I think about spending time with them more than I do my friends. And it's just like, it's brought me so much happiness because you just like don't know how long you'll have like your loved ones around.
I think that's a really good point. And I think that the older you get, the more you appreciate it, right? Like you can't really appreciate it when you're 20. You kind of can, but you're a bit more like self-centered. And so I think the older you get, the more that really comes into focus, and you're like, okay, what matters? And it's like, it's my first goal, actually. We could almost segue there.
Yeah.
But so the next part we have is like goals for 30, and to balance out that, it's like to be a good mom and a good partner, and like remember, like, okay, well then my next one is to round out my family. So I'm doing kind of them all at once here. But my goals for my 30s is like to finish having kids and like really complete the circle of family, because it's like it's the most important thing.
Yeah. No, I love that. I love being a good mom. That's such a good one. Do you just want to do your last goal then?
Yeah. Okay. So it's love my job, but mainly more important to me on that is like love your day-to-day life, and find fulfillment in it. Because if you don't find fulfillment in it, then I don't know what we're doing, because life is short and it's meaningful. But I really think that being fulfilled and having joy is the most important thing. So that's my last one.
I love that. Yeah. I feel like the people who have found fulfillment outside of their job and happiness outside of their job have truly succeeded in life, because your job shouldn't be your everything. But like it's harder in our case because like content creation is kind of our entire life. But I envy those people, and like that is definitely a goal of mine too, just to like be so fulfilled in daily life. Like you said, I love that.
It's like new age rich, right? Like I think, people used to be like, my goal by my 30s is like to have $1 million in the bank. And it's like, no, rich today is having people around you that love you and having your family. Like that's rich.
Yes, 1,000%.
Guys, we have 25% off O Positive. O Positive is committed to breaking down stigmas and addressing issues that women experience, including hormone health, vaginal health, menopause, and so much more. Today, we're specifically going to talk about the Euro, which is a probiotic blend specifically formulated to support vaginal health. Think balanced, healthy vaginal pH, support healthy vaginal smell, and maintain healthy vaginal flora. Might sound taboo. It is something all women deal with. And the Euro probiotic is a blend of 4 powerful strains of probiotics that are backed by research showing these strains support healthy vaginal odor, you guys. And it's something that is so important. And I'm going to read to you because I love the amazing reviews because the customers say it best. So here's one. I've been insecure about the taste and smell down there, but this probiotic really helped balance out my system so I can go out feeling confident and sexy. So you guys take proactive care of your health and head to opositive.com/mean or enter code MEAN at checkout for 25% off your first purchase. That's opositiv.com/mean for 25% off.
So my goals, number 1 is for my home to feel like a home. I know I've moved a lot in New York, but I feel like I haven't made any of them a home. So something that Pete and I are working on is like making sure this next place has furniture we love, is decorated in a way that we love. And like I work from home full time, so I want to make sure the place I'm living, I can like, it's attainable, because like right now I live in a place without any sunlight. So that's goal number 1.
That's a really good one for you.
Yes, I need it bad.
I love that. I feel like you're craving that, and I'm excited for you to get that.
Number 2 is, and this is like in my whole span of my 30s, not just like my 30th year, but it's like get married, get a dog, and maybe have kids if that's in the book, like start a family, whatever that looks like. And then number 3, I really would love to make enough money in my 30s where I can take my entire family, and like it'd be cool if like Pete's family too, on like an all expense trip. Like I see people do that all the time, and I think that'd be so fun just to be able to like treat my parents as something that they did for me so many times. So that's like a huge financial goal of mine.
That's a really cool goal. I'm glad one of us has like some kind of like tangible goal.
I'm not close to it, but I will be someday, hopefully in my 30s.
Yeah, but that's a really cool, like, I think the first step of getting close to it is like putting it out there. And I see those videos that people make of doing that, or like buying somebody a car. And I'm just like, hell yeah.
I would love that. Or like, a home is insane, but like buying their mom a home or this or that. I'm like, I would love to do that one day.
It would be that would be more fulfilling than anything else you could do, right? Like, you know, you think like, I don't know, you go buy a bag or buy something XYZ, but then it's like to be able to give somebody a gift is like really incredible.
1,000%. Now let's do the listener responses to what they wish they knew before they turned 30. And I just took a screenshot of a bunch of DMs we got, and I'll just quick read them off. So number 1 is being strong is better than being skinny. Love.
Fact. There we go. Another cosign for yours.
Right. The next one is life is just beginning. So true.
Oh, you know what? That's a real people call turning 30 getting old sometimes, and it's like, how young are you still? So young.
Right? Like you still have the majority of your life still to live.
Assuming, yes, like for sure. And I think that and the majority part of your life with like your frontal lobe developed. So really it's like that's the majority of your life where like you're in control.
Exactly. The next one is it's okay to not have everything figured out at 30. It's okay to still be finding yourself at 30. It's okay to still be finding a routine at 30. It's okay to be still finding love at 30. And if you have any of the above accomplished by 30, that's great. But everything works out on the universe's timing. Oh, that was kind of like a mix of all of ours.
That's a really good one too, because at the end I like how she rounded it out. And if you have any of the above, like if you have one of that list, like how rich are you? You know, like that's incredible. If you found love by then, or if you have your routine figured out, your job, like you're doing good.
1,000%. Another one is your life isn't even close to being over. Enjoy your early 30s. I feel like it's when us women really come into our own, which I've heard from so many women. They say their 30s is when they like figured out their life.
I never thought it was true. And I think it's the most true.
Yeah. You learn more about yourself and grow more as a person in your 30s than in your 20s. Yes, I love that.
A lot to look forward to with that one.
This one I love. Wash your face every night no matter what. Amen.
I can, like, what is it? What is the Jay Shetty thing? Small habits, big priority. That's the washing your face one.
One of my things you wish you knew was going to be that you like really start to age when you hit 30.
Oh.
So like start taking care. Like I wish I would have started taking care of myself more in my early 20s. Like I feel like we did a pretty good job like around 25, but like I really wish I would have been nicer to my skin like when I was in my very early 20s, like wearing SPF and like washing my face.
I'm not even kidding you. I wish I would have put sunscreen on my chest. Like if I could tell 20-year-old me anything, it'd be like put sunscreen on every single day.
Same. I think if I could say one thing to my 20-year-old self, it would be the exact same thing.
Like the difference it would make is unbelievable. I think if I could go back in time and put it on every day versus like not and see a side by side, I truly think it would be unbelievable.
Even like my 28, 29-year-old self, I'd be like, wear a freaking hat. Like stop trying to get a tan face naturally.
Wear a hat and put on bronzer later.
Literally. Like I don't care if my body's tan, but my face does not need to be tan.
Yes. Oh, preach.
The next one is care less what people think. You have to respect, care less what people think of you. You have to respect their opinion I see what you say. Okay, sorry. Care less what people think of you. You have to respect their opinion for it to affect you. Saying like, you don't need to, like, I guess she's saying if you don't respect their opinion, who cares what they think of you?
Never take advice from somebody. No, never listen to criticism from somebody you wouldn't take advice from. I think it's that.
Yes. The hangovers are actually worse and feel different after 30. We're figuring that out.
Girl, no question.
Your 30s aren't scary. They're fun. You truly start caring less what people think about you and what people your 30s aren't scary. They're fun. You truly start caring less what people think about you and people actually start treating you as an adult that you are. And don't brush off like you did in your 20s.
Yeah, I think that people used to say like when I was 22, 23, like don't care what people think, and it's like you don't have that willpower yet. Like you still kind of do. It's easier said than done to be like I just don't care what people think. But the older you get, the more you're like, okay, I really don't care what people think. But I think it comes with age.
Yeah. And then the last one is 30 is when you truly discover who you are and who you're going to be. I love that.
I love it. That's a good happy ending one.
Those are cute. Those are so sweet.
Yeah, those are really sweet. So,
I
can't wait to hear what you...
Do you want to do Rex instead of listener question just because of the state we're in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Sorry, guys. We are going to go to our listener... Or we're going to go to our Rex because my food poisoning or whatever I have is just not doing me great. Tate's teething. Alex is like asleep. It's a rough episode today.
We're powering through. I want to hear about your rec because I keep meaning to. I saw you went to see it, and I've been meaning to go do it.
Oh my gosh! So my rec is the Sinners movie with Michael B. Jordan and Haley Steinfeld, and it was so good. So I really had no idea what this movie was about, and I wanted to keep it that way because I feel like I like movies more without expectations. Like I had an idea, like I knew it was like a little bit about vampires, but I didn't really understand how, and it was very good. Like highly recommend to anyone. The only thing that I wish was different is I wish Haley Steinfeld was in it a little bit more. Like I felt like she was going to be the leading woman, but I wouldn't even consider her like top 3 main characters.
Okay.
So that's the only thing I wish. But other than that, it was so good.
Okay, I it's on my list. I want to go see it. My rec is Secrets We Keep. So good. Finished it last night.
Wait, is that a TV show?
It's a TV show. It's on Netflix. It's the top 10. I don't know what number it is on the top 10, but we watched it in like 3 days. It was great. So that's my first rec. And then my second thing is, honestly, Cavallari comes out tonight. It premieres tonight. And I always like watching K-Cav, so I'm going to watch it.
Oh my God, did you ever start or finish Secret Life of Mormon Wife season 2?
You know what? No, because it was too... One, they all spoiled it with their posts online, so like I think I got the gist of it. And 2, it was a little too like dramatic for me. I love them. I still absolutely love them, and I think they did a phenomenal job with the show, but I didn't finish it.
Yeah, I agree. I'm less not likely because I'm not going to watch it. I didn't want to watch it as much this season because I felt like the first season was very organic and like just girls like hanging out. And this I feel like it was very like scripted and forced. And I'm just like, I'm not really here for that type of reality TV.
Yeah, I was like, if I have time to watch something, I'm not gonna, that's not like first or second or third on my list. So I don't know. I liked the first episode, but.
And then Love Island season 7 USA comes out, or it came out yesterday when we're filming. So I'm gonna watch that tonight, and I'm excited even though this cast is very controversial, and I know they won't compare it to season 6, but I'm still excited.
I think I saw that it was trending.
Yeah, so I'll keep you guys posted on how that's going.
Okay, my stomach hurts for you, so
Yes, I'm gonna go home and lay in bed, and hopefully my food poisoning goes away before Madeline's wedding this weekend.
It will. I can't wait to see the garden chic situations that happen. I can't wait to see her wedding dress, all of it.
Yes.
And eat some saltines.
I have Ritz crackers in my purse.
There we go. Those are perfect. That's the name of the game.
Okay, we love you guys so much, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye, guys. I'm Alex Bennett.
And I'm Jordyn Woodruff. So, AB, do what you do best.
If you enjoyed the show, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Stay connected with us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Snapchat at @MeanGirlPod. Podcast plus social artwork and post-production by Creative Evolution Studios. Mean Girl Pod, we're your besties in your ear. New episodes every Monday.